Imagine falling, not from a building, not from the sky, but into something so powerful that even light cannot escape it. A place where the rules of the universe begin to break, where time stretches, reality bends, and death does not come quickly. It comes slowly, painfully, unavoidably. This is not science fiction. This is what would actually happen if you fell into a black hole, slowly. At first, everything would seem normal. You would be floating in space, drifting closer toward a region that looks completely dark. No surface, no shape, just a void that seems to swallow the stars behind it. It would not look like a monster. It would look like nothing. And that is what makes it so dangerous. As you approach, you would not feel anything immediately. There is no sudden pull, no violent force dragging you in. In fact, if the black hole is large enough, crossing into its gravitational field could feel almost peaceful, silent, calm. But that calm is a lie, because ahead of you lies a boundary known as the event horizon. It is not a physical wall. You cannot see it, you cannot touch it, but once you cross it, there is no coming back. Not for you, not for light, not for anything. From the outside, something strange would happen. To a distant observer, you would appear to slow down as you approach the event horizon. Your movements would stretch out, becoming slower and slower, as if time itself is resisting your fall. Eventually, you would seem to freeze in place, fading away into darkness, never actually crossing the boundary. But from your perspective, nothing changes. You keep falling. And then, without warning, you cross the point of no return. At that exact moment, the universe behind you disappears forever. No signal you send will ever escape. No light reflecting off your body will ever reach another eye. You are completely cut off from reality as the rest of the universe knows it. And that is when the real horror begins. As you fall deeper, gravity begins to behave in a way your body was never designed to handle. The force pulling on your feet becomes stronger than the force pulling on your head. At first, it is subtle, barely noticeable. Then it becomes impossible to ignore. Your body begins to stretch. Your legs are pulled downward harder than your torso. Your spine elongates. Your internal organs shift, compressing and tearing under the strain. Blood struggles to circulate properly, as your entire structure is distorted by the extreme difference in gravitational force. This process is known as spaghettification, and it is exactly as horrifying as it sounds. You are being stretched into a thin, elongated strand of matter. Every atom in your body is being pulled apart, not all at once, but gradually, painfully. For a brief moment, you may still be conscious, aware of what is happening, aware that you cannot stop it. But long before you reach the center, something else would likely kill you first. Surrounding most black holes is a structure known as the accretion disk. It is a swirling ring of gas, dust, and debris that has been captured by the black hole's gravity. But this is not just any ring. It is a furnace. Matter in the accretion disk moves at incredible speeds, colliding with itself and generating immense heat. Temperatures here can reach millions of degrees, hotter than the surface of the sun. Radiation floods the area, powerful enough to tear atoms apart. If you drift too close to this region, you would not fall any further. You would burn, instantly. Your body would be vaporized before you ever reach the event horizon, reduced to a cloud of particles, stripped apart at the atomic level, and absorbed into the chaos surrounding the black hole. But let's imagine somehow you avoid the accretion disk. Let's imagine you fall perfectly, cleanly, directly into the black hole itself. This is where reality begins to truly break. Time, as you understand it, starts to change. Near a black hole, time does not flow the same way it does on Earth. The stronger the gravity, the slower time moves. This effect is known as gravitational time dilation. For you, Everything would feel normal. Your heartbeat, your thoughts, your perception of time would continue as usual. But the universe outside would begin to accelerate. Minutes would pass, then hours, then years. In what feels like seconds to you, entire civilizations could rise and fall. Stars could be born, burn out, and die. Galaxies could collide and reshape the structure of the cosmos. You would be watching the future unfold at unimaginable speed, all while you continue to fall. And then you reach the center, or at least what we think is the center. Inside a black hole lies something called a singularity. It is a point where all the mass of the black hole is compressed into an infinitely small space, infinite density, infinite gravity. The laws of physics as we know them no longer apply. We do not know what happens here. Some theories suggest that you would be crushed instantly, your entire existence compressed into nothing. Others propose that space and time themselves collapse, turning the singularity into something beyond human understanding. There are even ideas that black holes could act as gateways, connecting different parts of the universe, or even different universes entirely. But there is one problem. No one has ever come back. No signal escapes. No information returns. Whatever happens inside remains hidden forever. And yet there is one final detail that makes this even more unsettling. Black holes may not truly destroy information. According to some theories in physics, everything that falls into a black hole is not lost. Instead, it is encoded on its surface, stored in a way we do not fully understand. Every particle, every atom, every piece of data that ever crosses the event horizon could still exist in some form. That means you would not simply disappear. You would be preserved, flattened, stretched, broken apart, and recorded at the edge of reality itself. A permanent imprint, a silent echo of your existence, trapped forever. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember this. Somewhere out there are objects so powerful, so extreme, that they do not just kill, they erase, they bend time, they trap light. And if you ever fell into one, you would not die instantly. You would experience the slowest, most terrifying fall the universe has to offer. And then you would be gone, not just from sight, but from reality itself.